So
Yeah.
last time we saw you, we were at the what do I want to call it? The King of '94 tournament in Toronto.
Yeah.
We were all
September
busy.
of 2015.
We were all busy.
It was a busy.
It
that
was a very
crazy
busy
weekend.
time. Nick
my
got
God.
eliminated in the first round.
I did win a game though. At least.
You did win one
I
game.
did win one game. That was cool.
I consider myself 13 out of 64 on the Genesis side.
Is that true though?
Well, it's either 13 through 16.
Oh, okay.
Because that's when I got eliminated.
Oh, I like
so.
it. I like how you're.
I think my goal differential puts me at 13, in my opinion.
okay.
But that's just my opinion, not the
Okay.
official opinion.
I figured. That's why I figured. Is this subjective?
So I know you're shooting a lot for your movie. Got any news about that, or anything you want to share?
What's the sequel gonna be?
Yeah, well, the movie's going really well. We are editing right now. I think I ended up with probably close to 35 different segments.
Wow.
Just chasing around, including shooting with you guys in Detroit. Going through the footage, Nick, you really elaborated so much on the release of NHL '95.
Did I? I don't even remember. I literally don't remember.
Well, that was another bad part of our childhood.
It really was. It was devastating.
Yeah,
Really
and
got
I
me.
know, there's a bunch of NHL '95 fans. Again, if you just tune in, NHL '94 is the good version.
Yeah.
But there's that story of being let down, and then actually going to the guy who made NHL '95 and telling them how much of a letdown it was. So it's a lot of cool stuff, we're on a break right now editing because the editors I'm using are doing a film festival right now. So we're going back in March. Between March and April, I think we have 4.5 weeks, and then hopefully have something pretty good to watch. Come spring. And then what I'm segueing to right now is we're doing King of '94 too.
Yes.
We'll be there.
So that's September 23rd, and I thought I would actually tell everybody where it's going to be, because it's been kind of a secret. Only Daryl, aka Halifax, and I know.
Oh, is there going to be some breaking news?
We don't have we don't have a little stinger yet.
First off, Mike, where do you think it would be?
I want to say New York. And I think Chicago would be cool, but I'm really hopeful. I'm going to say here in Detroit.
I was going to say that should get some laughs.
I figured it's close to the bridge.
true.
It's close to Canada. Oh, you get a guess.
Nick? What's
You
your
get a guess.
Oh, I get a guess? Oh, sorry. I think somewhere down in Texas.
Well, we've been working really hard, and the reason why we didn't want to tell anybody was there's a lot of balls in the air. But this King of '94 2, September 23rd, we're going to Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh, really?
I don't even know why I thought of that.
It never even occurred. But that makes sense because
That's like the cheapest plane ticket there is.
but the new team is starting up.
Yeah, we're partnering up. We got some more news that's coming out later, but we're partnering up with the gaming company. We're partnering up with the casino. This is going to be huge, and we're going to do a $10,000 prize pool.
Damn. I think at first I thought you were going to say a $10,000 buy-in. Like, wait, what?
Your mind goes in weird places.
It does. It goes
sometimes.
in the weird, wrong places.
It's
Mikey,
the easiest draw ever because it's the greatest sports game of all time.
I agree.
Who
I
doesn't
think you.
like Pete?
Yeah, Mikey, you don't even. You just made his life. You don't know how excited he is. Containing his jubilation right now.
My only problem is how we can get the equipment there. I was hoping it'd be in driving distance.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. I don't care now.
We're about that later, but right now it's we're just waiting on hotel room prices. Like we're gonna offer packages where you could get ability to play, but also you can get your hotel, everything all in the one fair price, and have everybody going in. It's going to make Toronto look like a bouncy castle.
Let's see. A petting zoo, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
A petting zoo.
I don't know why petting zoo made sense.
Yeah, so super excited about that. That's going to be it's going to be big. Yeah, it's a little over the top, but hey,
Why not?
it's what we do.
Yeah, we have to. And I know this is a
Okay.
little off subject. Of course, I'm curious about how I'm going to win this year. But is there
So am
any? I mean, I know Daryl's watching. Is there any chances of any rule changes, like playing with offsides
Yes, if
on?
you could do playing with offsides on, I have a shot.
Yeah, that's all up to. There's a few guys at the NHL94.com forum. They handle the rule stuff. I've been delegated to one of the worst players in NHL 94 history. Now I thought I was the best, but
You are.
the talent out there is
You are the
is
best.
pretty good.
With 25 frames
Yeah.
per second, you are the best.
Yeah, I had to get that TV shipped to me from Scotland.
Man, I want to play on PAL. I would love to. I've never played in PAL.
It's probably slower.
Yeah,
the frames-
that's true.
the frames
I didn't
per
think about
second,
that.
yeah.
Oh, I'd like that then.
Yeah, you would like that. Yeah. Yes, Daryl. Yes, offsides are better. Yes, I read your comment very well.
Oh, that's what I said
That's
too.
what real
That's crazy,
hockey
yeah.
is. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
they
like, no manual goal either.
no, Nick's wrong on that part.
I was gonna say, if I can choose specifically the rules, I can maybe play. Not that I won't play in it, but I mean, I was just horrible, really bad. Mike, me and you, did we? God, and if we did play, I apologize. Did we play each other when you came a couple years ago?
No, we I played. Remember, I set the world record for number. Like, I shouldn't say world record. I'm the 8th best player on NHL.
Yeah, he
94.
did that
We
with us,
live
yep.
in the
Mhm.
studio.
Okay. Yeah. I couldn't remember because I
And
know
then-
we were pretty busy that night.
Yeah, all I remember is you guys had beer, and then we went for chicken wings,
We did, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right, we did have.
and then that's really what my brain decided to keep.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, I remember
That's amazing,
eating.
because that's how I met.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember we drank, we
met
ate
at
chicken.
NBC, and we got beer, and then went out to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's typical.
at those
That's what we
guys.
do a lot. Yeah.
that's pretty normal.
The Buffalo Wild Wings, if I remember correctly.
It was. Yeah, that's right.
I know Daryl's watching. I'm not asking Mikey questions because just Daryl's there. We're talking about NHL. What about team play tournament?
Oh, yes! Oh, please do that. Mike and I will be awesome. And with offsides, obviously.
Yeah.
And-
Okay, all right.
And I'll let you have your manual goal.
I'll take care of manual goalie.
Yeah.
You just win the face-off.
That's all
We'll
I can
be
do.
fine.
I'm great at winning
We'll
faceoffs.
be fine.
I'm good at playing defense and winning faceoffs. I just can't score.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
Yeah.
What's your strong suit, Mikey?
My strong suit is playing people that haven't played before.
I love doing that too. That's so much fun. Or I like playing
Yeah,
someone.
just garbage goals, man. Just garbage goals until
Oh,
until you're the last one, really. But guys like King Raff and Angry Jay, these guys are pros. I flew down, going back to Pixelated Heroes, New York City. I'm like 2 blocks away from Times Square in the hotel. The creator of NHL 94, Evan, 94.com, Evan and King Raff show up. King Raff was Tampa. I was Chicago with Jeremy Roenick. He beat me 13-0.
Oh, wow.
I got slaughtered.
That's really impressive, though.
Yeah, so that's there's just a certain level of people. What does Billy Mitchell say? There's just no. There's just a certain level of people out there, and I enjoy watching people play and watching the atmosphere and all that stuff because part of the movie was I thought I was alone growing up here in the Northwest Territories. People knew about NHL 94, but they didn't really live it, and I did. And so going out and meeting you guys and then meeting people all through North America, that I wasn't alone. And that's part of the cool part about the movie, and is figuring out that there's crazy people in every city along the way.
Yeah, it's still the greatest sports title video game of all time.
Yep. I mean, when you told me how long ago was it when you found that online community of NHL 94?
Oh, years ago.
Like
I mean, I
10
think
years ago?
I was on the website today talking about. I think I think my login was 2004.
Was it that long ago?
I think it was during the time I
my
found Twin
God.
Galaxies. I'm not
That's-
quite sure.
That's wild. I just remember when you told me that
I got like 8 posts or something crazy like that.
over 13 years.
Yeah.
No, that is how we felt too, Mikey. I mean, we've loved this game since we were 13, and we just never stopped playing it. So I guess it was 2004. So it was 10 years afterwards. When Mike told me that, I was like, oh, really? Like, other people like this game? Like, we knew it was popular, but
It's still popular.
still
yeah.
popular. It was like, it didn't even occur to me that anyone outside of us would ever have played that game again. So then when I met you too, it was like, oh my gosh. Like, I can't believe how huge this community is.
Oh, like the journey of going from Hay River to Saskatoon, and then going into the States. I thought it was Canadian. I thought only Canadians played NHL '94.
Yeah.
And then realizing that it actually has nothing to do with Canada. The guy who designed it never watched a hockey game, and the company's from California, and it's just mind-boggling. As more down the rabbit hole you go, to figure out what's going on, and that's part of the movie. Like, I went and found for the hockey players that I interviewed, like Theo Fleury, of course, Kelly Rudy.
So cool.
We got Steve Larmer, Glenn Anderson, Jordan Tutu. Of course, I'm forgetting a bunch, but Cliff Ronning, and then getting their take on it, because this was the first generation of sports celebrities that were immortalized in video games.
Yeah.
And what's their thoughts? So it's really, the fans, the designers, and then the physical players. And there's not very many video games you can do that to. Like, you can't go interview Donkey Kong. You can't interview Mario, but you can go interview, Cliff Ronning.
Yeah.
And figure out what makes him tick.
And then put that game up next to games like Madden 94 that came out that same year. Madden can't even use the players' names. They just go by numbers in that game. And you have somebody that made such a great sports game, and you can use the players' names so you can identify with who you're playing as.
Yeah, the licensing.
I'm biting my tongue right now. There's a lot of history between NHL and Madden, especially with Madden in '94.
Really?
We have to watch the movie.
We're gonna have to watch the movie. I know.
Awesome.
It's like, yeah.
Was Theo Fleury cool? He was always one of my favorite players growing up. I loved him.
Oh yeah, Theo's amazing. He was actually he came right to the Buffalo hangar. He was doing a speech in Yellowknife, and then we donated one of our small airplanes to fly him to my hometown at Hay River.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was great. He's a real gamer. He's a real gamer. And he liked PGA golf on Sega Genesis, believe it or not.
That's
He
a
didn't really
good
like
one.
playing hockey that much, but it's pretty funny.
It's a good game. I played it on PC. It's like the same port.
Okay. No, there was some
PGA
great Sega golf
on the
games.
CDI. That's my favorite. It's relaxing.
Brett Favre loved that game.
Yeah. Brett Favre loved that game
Brett
too?
Favre loved Sega Golf, the
okay.
PGA Golf.
That's right.
I just read that. So. Just as soon as I can't believe I'm getting 2 PGA Golf references in 1 week.
Yeah.
But hey,
You're on a video game
we're
show.
a video game show. You
Nice.
hear a lot of weird stuff. That is awesome.
So,
are your
so if
editors
everything
at
goes good, we're of course hopefully gonna have Pixelated Heroes done, and then I could do a premiere screening in Vegas as well on the 23rd.
Cool, that's what we're hoping.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff in one day. Whew.
No,
It's
how
gonna be
long
awesome.
is it? Is it the same thing, 1-day tournament, or is it going to be a weekend? Or
Well, right now we're gonna do the same kind of setup as Sega versus Super Nintendo.
Okay.
But we're goofing around. Daryl and I, we're like talking at least a half an hour a day, organizing it
I would
all.
imagine.
It is evolving, but our things that are locked in is the date, the 23rd, location Vegas,
Okay.
and the $10,000 prize pool, which is going to be, it's going to be pretty good. And like Glenn was saying, it's one of the cheapest places to get to. Even from Yellowknife, hitting a seat sale, I'm looking at about like $290 return.
wow,
It's
Yeah.
it's crazy cheap.